Knoebels in Ellisburg, PA is home to 6 roller coasters, and in this video I'm going to rank all of them from worst to best. Coming in at the number 6 spot, I have Cosmos Curves. It's a family coaster, so it can't really go much higher than this, but it is one of the better family coasters I've ever ridden. It's built in-house, which means they manufactured it themselves, which gives it somewhat of a unique style instead of just those Zamperla kiddies that you can see all around America at parks like Cedar Point and Hersheypark. And it's just really unique, which I think it being unique helps it out a little more. But the next coaster on this list isn't a great coaster, but it's better than Cosmos Curves. It is Black Diamond. Black Diamond is a indoor coaster, much like Laugh Track, but a lot less intense. It just brings you around. It's almost like a dark ride, but it is qualified as a roller coaster, and I think the theming is really good on this one, and it's a great overall coaster. There's not much to talk about other than it's just a very chill and mellow ride that a lot of families can enjoy their day on. It's at this point in the ranking that the coasters start to get better, and this is where the first, I don't want to say controversial, but people might not agree with this ranking. At the number 4 spot, I have Twister. A lot of people have Flying Turns here, but I think Flying Turns is a lot of fun, and Twister has just gotten rough over the years, and it's not as great as it once was. Twister is a wooden coaster that is unique, that has 2 chain lifts, but they're at the same spot. What I mean by that is they go up a chain lift, then you do a unique little turnaround, then you go up another chain lift, and then you go into the regular drop into the layout. This coaster is really unique because it was also manufactured in-house, which means that no manufacturer came in and built it. Knoebels made it themselves, which I think is awesome, and it saves a lot of money. The thing that kills this ride is the capacity. The capacity is great, it's just it usually only runs 1 train because it's in the back of Knoebels, and Knoebels is like, I don't think we need to run 2 trains on this as often because it's in the back and not a lot of people go to it, which is right. It's just this thing has a very long layout, and then the operations get longer, riders per hour gets shorter, and this ride is a nightmare to get on sometimes. After all those criticisms, I feel like I have to give Twister some praise. It's a great wooden coaster that pulls a lot of lateral G's and also some negative G's at the same time. It just does get a little rough at sometimes, but sometimes rough on a wooden coaster is not that bad. The restraints are not bad either. I don't think there's a single bad restraint at Knoebels, and Twister is a fun ride for the family. It's not too scary, but also at the same time, it's not too thrilling. It gets the job done. And Twister is a good ride, but not as good as Flying Turns. Flying Turns is a trackless roller coaster, which is so much fun. It may be a little short, but it gets the job done. The trackless element adds a fun factor to it, which is always great on a roller coaster. It's not all about the airtime or the inversions. There has to be a fun factor as well, and Flying Turns has this completed. Flying Turns is one of 21 trackless roller coasters ever manufactured in the history of the world. Flying Turns is a great roller coaster. There's a lot of feeling of uncontrol in this roller coaster, which I love, and this is the only one that I've ever experienced. I hope to ride more, but Flying Turns is a great family ride for Knoebels, and it's a great fit where it is at the park, and I really hope they don't remove it soon. Now the number 2 spot. A lot of people debate which is better, Impulse or Phoenix. So in the number 2 spot, I have to have Impulse. Impulse is a compact roller coaster that is manufactured by Zero Rides. The most comparison that I would draw to this roller coaster is Fahrenheit at Hersheypark. They both have a vertical chain lift and a grade drop and a cobra roll, but that's when the similarities stop. Impulse is a very unique roller coaster. It's a very compact roller coaster with a lot of great inversions, and I would highly recommend riding this roller coaster if you're up for airtime and inversions. A lot of people have this roller coaster over Phoenix, which I get why. The inversions are a lot of fun, but there's just not enough airtime for me on this roller coaster except for the drop. And as a coaster enthusiast, I live for airtime, which is why I have Phoenix as my number one coaster at Knoebels. Phoenix has minimum restraints, also known as a buzz bar, which you hold on to, which gives you crazy airtime when you're in the back row that throws you around, and it's one of the best coaster experiences you'll ever have. It has been ranked the number one wooden coaster in the world many times by the Golden Ticket Awards, and Phoenix will go down as one of the best coaster at Knoebels. Let me know what you guys think about my list. Is it good? Is it bad? Let me know your list in the comments. Thank you all for watching and have a Hersheypark Happy day.